Kent Peterson Money Talk here. So you see in the title of this video, it's going to be about AAA and my experience with it. So I don't really use AAA that much, but I always like to have it just in case something happens, in case I need my car towed. Or it don't even have to be my car. It could be somebody, I could be riding with somebody else and they may need their car jumped or towed. So I had AAA since like what, 2010, 2012, around that time. And there's like 3 levels for it. The lowest level, I think it only covers like what, 5 miles, and it's what, $69 a year. When I say 5 miles, it covers 5 miles of towing, along with. So they jump your car if you have problems with the battery. If your car is stuck, they'll pull it out of the mud or whatever. And there's some other things they do with AAA. The second level, which is what I'm on. What level am I on? So the Classic is the lowest level. That's a $69 level, I think. And what do I have? I think it's Plus I have. What is it? Yeah, it's Plus. So I have Plus. So it covers 100 miles of towing, which is what I like. And the third level, I don't remember what it was, but I had it before. It covers 200 miles of towing. I mean, that could be good for me if I was like in Tampa. I was having problems with my car and need to be towed back to my area. Because I don't live 200 miles away from Tampa. So that would be good. But I dropped back down to Plus, and I basically stuck with Plus the whole time. So have I ever used AAA? I mean, I used it, I'd say a couple times I used it. A few times actually, because the first time I used AAA, I mean, it wasn't that bad. But what I didn't realize, I thought it covered 100 miles, but it only covered like 5 miles. And that was back in 2012. And after that, I made sure I always had Plus, at least Plus. I never got Classic again because it was at my old job. I was having problems starting my car. The jumper person did try jumping, but he couldn't do it. So I had my car towed back to my home. I think my house was maybe like 15 miles. So 10 miles I had to pay out of pocket, which wasn't fun. Plus I had it jump a couple times after that. But what this video is really about is now my most recent experience with AAA. So again, now I was actually going to do an Uber Eats delivery that day. So I got in my car, tried to start, cause it was like one of those promotions that was going on. It was like $2 for 2 orders. Then it's like $4 for the next 2 orders. So I'm like, I'm gonna do this. So the offer wasn't that good, but I was gonna do it. I figured I could at least get 2, maybe even 4 offers that day for the extra money. I get in my car, I tried to start it. It was not starting. So I had to cancel that Uber Eats order. So somebody else got that. But I had more problems than canceling an Uber Eats order. Now I had a car that didn't start. So what do? I get AAA. So I figured if it's the batteries, that's a problem. It's not that big a deal, because I was looking to see when I got my battery, because I don't know, every place is different, but at Tire Plus, I think the battery has like a 5-year warranty on it. And I'm figuring, did I even buy this? I don't think I got this battery 5 years ago. So I'm looking back. It was like July 2019. And it was still June. I'm like, hey, I still got some warranty left on it. Maybe I won't have to pay the full price. I'm like, as soon as this guy jumps it, I'm going there to get me a new battery from Tire Plus. That's what I was thinking. But it turns out it wasn't the battery. It didn't take the jumper guy that long to show up, like the battery guy. It didn't take him that long to show up. So then they sent a tow driver that was supposed to come. It took forever for them to show up. I'm thinking it was gonna be like maybe 30 minutes to like a couple hours, but several hours passed. And they finally contacted me like maybe 8 hours later. And I'm like, you know what? It's too late now. Just cancel it. So then I tried again the next day. I ain't had it set up for a time I want them to show up to tow it. I think I had set it to like what, 9 or 10, and they were supposed to show up like around 10:59. I think it was. That's what it said in my app. 10:59 came. They did not show up. They didn't even call me until like after 4 o'clock, and it was a Sunday, so the place I want to take you to was closed already. So again, I canceled that. But eventually, I did use AAA again, but this time I did like it wasn't a full 24 hours, but it was like several hours. It was like the day before. I figured, you know what, let's see, could I like schedule a time I want to pick my car up. So I scheduled a time. I think I might have had it scheduled for like, maybe it was 6 to 8. I mean, they did call me back and said that they actually couldn't do that at that time. And I had to work. But then they said I could just leave my keys like in a glove compartment and they could just tow it without me being there. So like, okay, that'll work. So finally, they finally showed up. I don't know what time they showed exactly, but I think it was like around 11 o'clock. So they showed up. The first time I used AAA for towing, it really didn't take that long. Like back in 2012, because I had this battery guy trying to jump the car, it didn't work. So then he sent like a tow guy, and it honestly didn't take him that long to show up. I don't remember how long it took, but it wasn't even a quarter as long as it took this time. So now it does have me wondering, is real weights really that good? I mean, the battery serves, it's good. It's because they showed up pretty fast. But with that towing, I don't know. Because it got me wondering now, what if I was like in the middle of nowhere, like in the desert, Arizona desert, and I needed towing? I mean, the way, how long it took AAA to respond, man, I would have been out in the desert like for 10 hours, the way they were responding. So now it made me rethinking AAA now. I never used MCA, so I don't know how good their service was. I was trying to promote AAA. I was trying to promote MCA at one point. It was to make money, but it didn't work for me. And I'm actually glad I didn't get any signed for MCA, because I think they would have probably dropped out. Then I would have been stuck with a chargeback fee. So I don't know. Have any of y'all ever used Sherway for towing? And how long did it take them to show up to tow your car? I mean, let me know. Because this is actually concerning if it's going to take this long. Because honestly, I don't really use Sherway that much. I think before this happened, the last time I used Sherway was maybe back in 2017. I was having problems with the battery. I actually thought it was a star because the car still came on. So that time it actually was the battery. So there's no towing necessary that time. Fast forward 7 years later, used Sherway again. The jumping failed. I mean, I know why it failed now. It was the fuel pump. So that I was having problems starting it. So yes, it did need to be towed. And I ain't pay anything, by the way. So no, I did not pay anything to have my car towed, which is good. I mean, I don't really live that far from where my cars drop off. I mean, it's not even a full mile. I think it's like 0.8 miles. It's just Chevrolet plates. I mean, I go there sometimes because there's this Enterprise that's right there, so that's where I go to rent my cars. So am I going to give Sherway the boot? I mean, even though the towing service was horrible, it took too long. I mean, that is concerning. If I was like in the middle of nowhere and I need to have my car towed, I mean, that could be frustrating. But the other service, the battery service, I mean, that's good. It's spot on. It didn't take them long, so I still having Sherway. Even though the towing services was horrible, I mean, it's still good to have. I mean, it did take them like forever to show up. Forever to respond, I should say. Because they respond like way slower than I would like them to respond. Because honestly, I never knew it took so long for tow people to show up with AAA. I was always under the impression that maybe it took like between 30 minutes to 2 hours. That's what I was thinking. But it was much longer. Maybe they're short staffed. They don't have enough tow drivers. That could be what it is. So do you use Sherway? I mean, let me know. I mean, I would like. And if you do use Sherway, how long did the towing take to show? How long did it take them to tow your car? I mean, I would love to hear some comments, see some comments to say. But that being said, have a good day. Bye for now.